Hey y'all, it's Lonnie. We're about halfway through the series on spiritual awakening, and if you've been following along, then you know that last week we went over the exploration phase and what happens when you finally open your eyes. Per usual, let's start with story time. The key takeaway from the exploration phase was that after searching for the truth, I found Jesus and got baptized. That was not the end, however, it was only the beginning because 3 months later, I got my first big girl job working as a health insurance agent. Okay, technically my first big girl job was as a receptionist for a tax company, but that was only for 1 season and then COVID hit. This job was where the money was at. Honestly, I loved that job so much. The company, the people, the pay. I would have still been there if I didn't decide to join the military. From 2021 to 2023, I was living my corporate girl dreams. Working 8 to 5, going to church 2 times a week, sometimes more. Still in my season of isolation. Still not where I wanted to be in life. Still not a clue on what to do with what I knew. But I was incorporating. By that time, I'd cultivated a lot of spiritual knowledge and awareness. I would have even considered myself awakened. The problem was that I didn't know what to do with what I knew. There were other problems too. Most of them ones that I created, or at least played a part in creating. And as a result, I faced a lot of spiritual warfare, more than I've ever experienced in my life. I thought I had things figured out. I thought that I was aligned. God had still been blessing me. He's never stopped blessing me. But as for me, I only existed. I wasn't really living, only practicing how to live, doing my best to incorporate what I had learned. One of the hardest decisions that I have ever had to make was the decision to join the military. I love my job and wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for the mentorship and love that the company showed me. Yet still, I had to leave. If I were to compare this stage of awakening to being asleep in the natural, I'd say that this is the part where you decide to get out of bed and start your day. Taking care of your health and hygiene, contemplating what the day has in store for you, and maybe even making a to-do list. But your day hasn't started yet. Next week, I want to talk to you about your day and mine. So stay tuned. And God bless you.